Hi Jane, thanks for taking the time to chat to me for a few minutes. I
Hi,
just
Mike.
wanted to kick off just asking you if you could tell people a little bit about why you were looking to work with a trainer initially and what your initial goals were, and then a bit about your sort of health history and what you were looking for initially.
Sure. Okay. So coming up to retirement and reading a lot about health and fitness, I realized that although I sort of felt like I had the diet side of things sorted, I wasn't really doing any exercise. And I kidded myself that as I got more time, I would do more walking. But obviously that's not enough anyway. And there was always something came up, so I couldn't. So when we found out that we could have a trainer to deal with you, that was seemed like a godsend and just what we needed. So I suppose my goal was to have more strength. So I wanted to be stronger, particularly in my arms, but also my legs as well. To get more toned generally. Um, General level of fitness, really,
Just
realizing
yeah,
that's so important as you get older. As I go through my 60s, I'm going to need really to make more effort. So I was a bit nervous about doing any sort of exercise because I'd been in a gym before, but I didn't really
yeah,
feel relaxed there. It felt really not, I did not feel at home there. There was lots of sort of younger, fitter people on the machines, and I found it really embarrassing hanging around the machines, not knowing how to use them.
yeah.
So it's been really brilliant having you come round. So it means me and my partner can see you at a convenient time. I mean, that's really helpful. So we don't have to see you at exactly the same time. If things come up, you're really flexible. And it's been great having having your input helping us, reach our goals.
Just yeah. No, well, you both progressed really well actually the last few months. So it's been yeah, it's been a pleasure training you guys. What would you say your main improvements that you've noticed are over the last few months working with me?
Well, I've definitely felt stronger. So I don't know if you can remember, but at the start, my arms were not strong at all. I
Yeah,
felt like, I was getting to be this weak old lady, but I've definitely feel much stronger now. I noticed looking at the Volmax measurements on my iPhone that you could see where I started seeing you. There was an improvement from there straight away.
yeah.
And feel like I've got more energy, I suppose, in general.
Just
So
yeah, that's another
yeah,
thing.
that's really
People
good.
maybe find
Yeah.
that sort of energy levels and mood often improves if you're exercising regularly, along with all the physical stuff that we work on.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
it. Could you tell people a little bit about the process that we went through from our sort of initial assessments we did to then, starting with some really basic exercises and then gradually building you through?
Yeah, sure. So I think when we first saw you, you gave us assessments of sort of flexibility and strength. So that was
Yeah,
useful. And also you looked at our gait, you know, analysis of posture. And what was really important to me was I could let you know about the issues I'd had with my pelvic floor. So I've had two operations and I was um, really wanting to make sure that I wouldn't have another problem because that was caused by the wrong sort of exercise, at least on the first time. So, and fortunately, because you understand about these things, you've been able to tailor the exercises to make sure that area is protected. So I won't have, fingers crossed, any more issues in that area.
just
And yeah, that was a big consideration for me.
yeah. No, it's all about sort of building it through really gently and doing the right things, and but also avoiding the wrong things is a big thing for pelvic floor in particular, isn't it? And just sort of
Yeah,
gradually strengthening
definitely.
it through. So yeah. No, that's great. And what would you say to people who were maybe a little bit on the fence about training with me? They'd maybe seen me or they'd been referred to me and they're a bit unsure about getting started. Maybe were a bit nervous about starting exercise in general. What would you say to somebody looking at that?
Well, that was definitely me because I'd not enjoyed my time at the gym at all. And when we started seeing you, I thought, well, try it out and just see, maybe we'll see you for a couple of sessions, maybe 4 sessions, and then we'll be able to do stuff on our own. Um, that wasn't what we wanted to do at all. We realized straight away you provide the accountability that we need, because if we didn't have to do it, we wouldn't do it. We're too lazy.
Just yeah,
But yeah, having you in the diary there, um, and also having you sort of track our improvements is really good as well. So you can see how we've come on. We can see how we've come on, as well as just vaguely feeling better. You can say, oh, well, you can do this exercise for the minute or 2 minutes or whatever. We've been able to see it happen, and that's really good for sort of motivating us to do better. And
just
any sort of nervousness I had at the start completely disappeared. We both really enjoy sessions with you. Obviously it can be hard work, but it's not like really hard. And we could stop if we wanted, or you'd sort of, if we were saying, well, we've got an ache here, or, we've got a cold or something, we're not feeling quite as good as we could be, you'll take account of that. So it's very bespoke.
just yeah.
So yeah, you'll encourage us to do things, but you'll do it gently. I never feel like, oh God, I'm terrified. Mike's going to come around. How am I going to do it? I can
Yeah,
just say, today's not a great day, and deal with us accordingly. So
just
yeah,
yeah.
I'm not scared of you anymore. Well, I wasn't
That's
scared.
good. That's
I'm not
good.
scared of exercise anymore.
Yeah, no, no, no. It's about getting that level right, isn't it? Of pushing yourself enough, but not so much that you're going to injure yourself, and just getting
Yeah,
those gradual week by week improvements. But yeah, I think
yeah.
most of my clients would say I'm not the sort of gym instructor, army type, ex-PT
No,
kind of vibe.
no,
So
not at all.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Brilliant. All right, Jane, that's fantastic. Well, thanks for your time today, and
Oh, my pleasure.
look forward
Very
to
happy.
seeing you next session.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh, thanks very much, Mike.
Thanks, Jane. Cheers.